guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to be showing you the wiring of room. As you can see, we have 1 meter, 4 MCBs and 4 bulbs in here, and 1 fan and 1 doorbell with 2 drill rails. So now let's begin with the video. So as you can see, this is our power cable. We have 2 wires in it, one is phase, the other is neutral. So now let's put this inside the meter. And now we are going to tighten it just like this properly. And now we are going to take our neutral wire and put it inside of it. If it was having power, make sure to wear insulator gloves. So let's put it inside of it and tighten it up. Just like this, here is it. So as you can see, we have connected our power cable to the meter. Now we're going to take 2 wires. One is phase, the other is neutral. So here's our wires, as you can see. So first I'm going to connect the phase wire in our meter. So here's it. Let's put it inside of it. And now let's tighten it. Just like this. Here's it properly. Now let's take our neutral wire and put it inside of our meter. And now we are going to tighten it properly. Just like this. Here's it. So as you can see, I've connected both of them to our meter. Now let's connect it to our double pole MCB. Now let's tighten it. Now let's take our neutral wire and put it inside of it. And tighten it properly. Just like this. Here is it. Here, as you can see, I've connected both of our wires inside our double pole MCB. So now I'm going to give powers to our single pole MCB from our double pole MCB and connect the neutral of it to our rear rail. So first I'm going to give power to our single pole MCBs. Here's it. Let's put it inside of it and tighten it. Here is it. So now we are going to put it inside our single pole MCB and tighten it properly. Just like this. Here is it. So same we are going to do it with our another single pole MCB. Put it inside of it just like this and tighten it. Now we are going to take this one and put it inside our last MCB. Then after that we are going to connect our neutral to our drill rail. Here's it. I've did it. So as you can see, this is how we do it. Now let's take our neutral wire and put it inside the top of our double pole MCB. Just like this. Here is it. Now we're going to tighten it properly. Here's it. Now we are going to take this and put it inside our drill rail. Here is it. Now let's tighten it. So as you see, this is how we do it. So guys, now we are going to connect all of our neutral wires inside our drill rail. So let's begin with it. So as you can see, here's our first bulb's neutral wire. We are going to put it inside the drill rail. Here's it, just like this properly. Now we're going to tighten it. Here's it, as you can see I've did it. Now we're going to take our second bulb's neutral wire and going to put it inside the drill rail. Here's it. Let's put it inside of it. And now we're going to tighten it. So as you can see, I've tightened up this one also. Now we are going to take the third bulb's wire, the neutral one of it, and put it inside the drill rail. Here, just like this. Now we're going to tighten it. Here is it. I've did this one also. Now let's take the last neutral wire of us and put it inside the drill rail, just like the others. Here is it. You have put it inside of it. Now let's tighten it properly. So here's it, as you can see. Now we are going to take our doorbell's neutral wire and put it up inside the drill rail as well. Just like this. Let's start it now. Here is it, we have did it. So now, here is it, as you can see, this is a wire for our fan. The neutral wire of it, we are going to put it inside the drill rail as well. Here's it, just like this. First, we are going to connect it to our fan, then. Here's it. Now let's put it inside the drill rail. Now let's tighten it properly. So I did it all also. So here is the neutral wire for our switchboard. Now we're going to put this inside the drill rail as well. Here's it, just like this. Now let's tighten it properly. Here is it. It's done now. So just like this. So guys, as you can see, we have did all of it. Now as you can see, this bulb. Here is it. This bulb is for beds. I've connected to the bed switch. Here is it, as you can see. So now I'm going to connect this and our doorbell to our MCB. So let's do it. First, I'm going to mix this both and put it inside our MCB. Here is it, just like this. Now we're going to tighten it. So here's the, as you can see, we have connected it to our MCB. So here's it, as you can see, this is the wire for our fan, this is the bed switch, and this is the timer for it. I didn't have a switch for fan, so I connected to a bed switch. You guys can connect it directly to switch. So now let's connect it to our fan. First, I'm going to mix this. Here is it. So here is the wire of our fan. Let's put it in it, the face wire of it. Just like this. Here is it. So guys, now I'm going to take this wire of us and put it inside the MCB of us. Just like this. Here is it. Now we are going to tighten it. Here is it. As you can see, we have the connection of our fan. So guys, now we are going to connect our bulbs in our switchboard. Here is it, as you can see. So now let's connect it. So I'm going to take the face wire of our bulb. Here is it. I'm going to put it inside the switch. Here's it, at the second terminal of our switch. I'm going to connect it here. Here's it. Now let's tighten it properly. Just like this. Here is it. So as you can see, I did this connection of it. I'm going to connect these two bulbs together in one switch. Here is it. Let's put it inside of it. Now let's tighten it. Just like this. Here is it. We did it. Here is it. So I've connected all of our bulbs and our switchboard. So guys, we did the connection of our bulbs and our switchboard. Now we are going to do the earthing of our switchboard and our fan. So here's the wire for our switchboard socket. First I'm going to open it, open the terminal. Here's it. Now let's put it inside of it. Now I'm going to tighten it. Here. So just like this. It's done. So now we are going to do the earthing of our fan also. First I'm going to put it inside of the fan. Here is it. It's done. Now we are going to put it inside our drill rail. Here. Let's put it inside of it and tighten it up. Now let's put our sockets, earthing wire inside the drill rail. Here is it. It's done. We have did the earthing of it also. So just like this, we are going to do the earthing of it. So guys, as you see, we have did all of the connections. So now I'm going to turn it on and we are going to test it. So as you can see, power has came. So let's turn on our MCBs. Here, I've turned on all of our MCBs. So now let's go. First we are going to check the bed bulb of us. So here is the switch for our bed bulb. Here's it. As you can see, I've turned it on and off. And now we are going to check the bell. Here is it. The bell of us. Just like this. So guys, now I'm going to test our fan. So first let's turn it on. Here is it. Now let's turn it off back. So as you can see, this is our timer. So first I'm going to turn it on from here. Here's it. Now here's it. I've turned it off from timer and now I've turned it on back. Here's it. It's working. So now let's test our bulbs. Here is it. So let's turn it on. As you can see, it's working, and I've turned it on. Here is it. This one bulb is also working. So now we are going to test that our socket, does it have power or not. So let's test it. I put it on 600 voltage AC current. So here is it. Now let's test it. Here is it. As you can see, it have power. Here is it. 228 or 29 voltage. So this is how we do the wiring of room. If there was any mistakes or doubt, you can comment down below. And if you like the video, don't forget to share, subscribe, and like it. Thanks for watching.